Hello, we're answering questions on health and medical problems. I'm joined by Dr. Rosemary Leonard. Hello.
Hello.
Got a question for you, Rosemary, from a woman with a very common problem. She says she's been getting migraines lately and she just simply wants to know what could be the cause.
The first thing she needs to do is keep a diary of when they're happening, because in women it can be related to the menstrual cycle, and particularly you can get them in the run-up to having a period or just during or after a period. And if you're on the oral contraceptive pill, it can also be related to that, or it can be to do with the menopause, and occasionally it can be triggered by HRT, but that's less common now. Then she also needs to look at her general lifestyle. Does she tend to get a migraine when she's very tired, when she's overworking, when she's stressed? Also looking at other lifestyle factors like flashing lights can sometimes set off a migraine in some susceptible people. And then you need to look at foods. The classic ones for causing a migraine are chocolate, cheese and red wine. And you have a lot of migraine sufferers who say those are the foods that
the triggers
that set them off. But it can be a variety of things. So it's a matter of keeping a diary and seeing what you've eaten. And sometimes it can be a very minor ingredient, like cinnamon does it. Or some food additives can also trigger migraines. So those are things she should look at.
And do we abuse the term? You know, we have a bad headache, we say it's a migraine. What would your definition of a migraine be?
It's more than just a bad headache, is my definition. It's something that's disabling. If you have a migraine, you cannot go to work. It's usually on one side of the head only. It may be preceded by what we call an aura, which is visual flashing lights or a funny taste in the mouth, or sometimes a sound. And then a really, really bad thumping headache, which, say, usually on one side of the head, maybe both, that can go on anything from a couple of hours to a couple of days. And during that time, the best thing you need to do is lie in a darkened room, and sitting at work is not an option. You just can't do it.
Thank you, Rosemary. Well, if you have a similar problem, we hope we might have given you some help. But remember, it's always best to go and see your own doctor for medical advice. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more health questions and answers.